It was on August the 2nd, 1989, that the entire Jack family went missing. Joining us today is Marlene Jack, the sister of Doreena Jack, who was the mother of the family. Can you please tell me an update on the story?
Not too much. I did a meeting with the RCMP, and they pretty much told me the same thing, that the information that we just turned in about the last search I did, they said there was not enough to go on. So the money factor came in. Nothing's changed. They're not actively investigating right now. So I have so much to say that it just blows my mind on how this investigation was flawed in the beginning. If they had acted on it sooner, I think we wouldn't be here wondering what happened to our family. It's just so frustrating that everything that's happened with all the information that I received and all the information that the RCMP are discrediting is totally unfair, that they just not interested to me in finding our family members at all.
Now, it was actually through our last interview that we did with you that a viewer reached out to you, gave you some specific information of where possibly the family could be found. Can you tell me a bit more about that?
I did a private search. I received a tip that there was a sighting up on a mountain way up, sort of like north of PG, I think. And I gave that information to RCMP, and the RCMP decided that, no, we want a GPS location. And I asked, well, are you going to look? Because he gave a specific location, but he wanted GPS location. So that's what led me to my private search up in the mountain there. And as you saw on my Jack page, all the information I put out there, like the help that I received, the cadaver dogs that were doing the search and everything. That area was not they talked to the guy that gave me the information. And going on him and what they've learned, they decided that area was not for them to be pursuing it any further. So I feel that that's where they are, because nobody does something like that, like bury carpets up in the mountain, unless, like, I know it was dump areas sometimes, but yeah.
Now, Marlene, please remind our viewers again the story of your family and exactly what happened to them.
The story is that they went missing. They were offered jobs out at a logging camp. Doreena as a camp cook, and they had daycare out there, and Ronnie as a logger. But I don't feel that that's what that's the circumstances they went missing under. There's a lot more to the story. I found out so much in the last search I did. I've interviewed like three of us, Chantel, Bridget, and I interviewed a whole lot of people, and they gave us so much more information. I'm pretty much caught up at the same level with the RCMP, and then the only thing we have trouble, or having trouble now, is the timeline. So the timeline is totally messed up with everything with all the information that we have. So, and this being 35 years later, everybody's growing old, and memories are not so great. So I'm more like depending, because we already know who's all responsible. They're all passed away. I'm hoping family members' wives or ex-wives or somebody would come forward that knew these people to come forward and let me know a little more information and put down this timeline so we can finally bring our family home. I asked them, the RCMP, to do a final search with a cadaver dog or a GPR, just to get that ranch out of my head and out of the investigation. But they said even if they did that, they still can't eliminate the ranch, because that's the last known location that they were supposedly at.
We wish you continued strength and prayers as you continue to try to find answers and bring your beloved family home. If anybody knows any information about the missing Jack family, Ronnie, Doreena, and their two boys, Russell and Ryan, please reach out to your local Crime Stoppers or your local RCMP. Back to you in studio.